My name is Olivia, and I'm the Development Director at Dawn Farm, a nonprofit treatment center for addicts and alcoholics. I'm here to invite you to join us for Dawn Farm's 43rd Anniversary Jamboree. Our Jamboree is our annual Founders Day event, and it's coming up on Sunday, September 11th from 1 to 6 p.m. The Jamboree will have hay rides, live music around the farm, pony rides, a moon bounce, kids activities, great food, button making, tours of our 64-acre farm, and more. Admission and activities are totally free, and food will be available for sale. You really don't want to miss our live and silent auctions that offer a huge assortment of artwork, gifts, agriculture products, and services, all donated by local businesses, and often at a great price. Our silent auction will be running from 1 to 4:30, and our live auction starts at 2:45 p.m. Dawn Farm was founded in 1973 by two men with a vision, using the principles of Alcoholics Anonymous and a rented farmhouse in Ypsilanti. From the modest farmhouse in 1973 to the continuum of programs we offer today, Dawn Farm continues to be a place of help and hope for people with alcohol and drug addiction. Community support has been vital to this success. In addition to providing a free family event, our Jamboree truly celebrates recovery from addiction. The power of addiction to destroy lives is well known. The power of recovery to restore lives and families might be less visible, but it's just as real. Recovery is everywhere. People in recovery from alcoholism and drug addiction are in our community, living wonderful lives. Dawn Farm provides residential treatment, detox services, outpatient treatment, transitional housing, community outreach, and education programs, all that meet people with alcohol and drug addiction right where they are, whether they're in the mainstream of society or even in jail. All of our proceeds raised through the Jamboree will help Dawn Farm fulfill our core value, which is providing compassionate, competent, and hope-filled care for people with alcohol and other drug addiction, especially those who lack resources and need help. We're inviting all of you, friends and family, to come to our Jamboree and join us for an afternoon filled with family fun, great music, terrific bargains, and food, and to have a wonderful celebration of hope, recovery, and community. The Jamboree will be held at Dawn Farm's residential facility at 6633 Stony Creek Road in Ypsi. We've got tons of free parking available and even a golf cart to help individuals who have mobility difficulties access the event. Please join us for our Jamboree. We would love to see you there. We guarantee you'll have a great time and you'll be supporting a great cause. Visit our website at www.dawnfarm.org or give us a call at 734-485-8725 for more information and directions.
Hello, my name is Joseph Muntomeriche, health coach in honor of 24 Inspired. I am a husband, a father of 4, and a member of this community now for about 13, going on 14 years, and incredibly and absolutely passionate about health and well-being, health and fitness. And the reason I'm here today is to share with you all the possibilities of my project. Now, I was moved by the current status, right? The current state right now is in Washington County alone, there's 87,000 people that are considered overweight or obese. And a majority of that also being our kids. Our kids are, anywhere from 20 to 33% obese or overweight. And the impact of that, especially on our children, moves me. Because of all the issues that they have to deal with, the psychological issues, the health issues, that their future doesn't really portend very well, okay? And if it's really true that the average cost of managing weight, obesity or lifestyle sort of conditions, about $5,000 a person, that's a whopping $450 million that's being used in this community to really combat this situation that we have. And that's absolutely unacceptable for me. So the possibility of this project that I've taken on is really designing a whole new conversation around health and well-being, okay? Is knowing that we can get families to thrive again, that we can get this whole situation on health and and weight loss and inactivity are reversed, and we can make Ann Arbor and Washington and the surrounding communities really thrive. I see families doing things together. I see parents engaged with their kids. I see parks full again. I see a greater vision starting in Washington County for the whole of Michigan to the tune of 1 million pound weight loss over the next 3 years. I totally believe that can happen. And how do we do that? I think we just start with a simple conversation, with a simple conversation around what your health goals are, okay? A simple conversation around what's stopping us from achieving those goals. A simple conversation, around what do you really want for yourself and your family, and then together create tools, create ways that we can support you reach that goal, and starting in Washington County, start a movement around health and wellness, start a movement that will go across Michigan to the tune of 1 million pounds, start a movement that has this community really, really thrive. So what I'm looking for is your participation and your partnership in this project. If you've got health goals and if you've got dreams of you could do more with your life. I'm also looking for you that is out there and that's passionate about making a difference for your community in the health and fitness area to join this project, to join me on my project, okay? And together we can really, really make a difference and transform and design a new conversation on health and wellness for our community, okay? So reach out to me. If you've got a goal, reach out to me. If you're moved by this sharing today and want to be a part of the team that goes out there and touches one life at a time, okay? So again, my name is Joseph. I'm a health coach, passionate about health and well-being in this community. I have a grand vision that we can live a healthy, active lifestyle, and we can do it with ease and have fun doing it, and by so doing, transform our lives and the lives of future generations. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Kathy Garasso, the Sierra Club Huron Valley Group Outings Chair. And this may be a good time to grab a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper and jot some information down. Some wonderful things are coming up. This year, we have the 100th birthday centennial celebration of our national parks. And Sierra Club magazine, with your membership, actually buys you some of that information as well. So you buy a magazine, you get a membership, you get a membership, you get a magazine. Such a deal. So we have some wonderful national parks. Oh, here in Michigan we have Isle Royale National Park. And that is a beautiful place. Peace, quiet, hiking, kayaking, camping, no cars, and in the middle of the Superior, Lake Superior. So it's a wonderful place to go. We have national forests that are also worth mentioning, and that would be Hiawatha National Forest and Huron National Forest and Ottawa National Forest and Manatee National Forest, just to name a few of them. Of course, our wonderful Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. And if you haven't gone, it's worth going to. And if you can't get there, get yourself some pictures, maybe some books. Come visit us at our general meeting. Our libraries here in Ann Arbor are wonderful. They have lots of resources. So the public library does carry books on national parks and our local parks and local hikes as well. So you can look into those and see what you like and see what information you can get. There's lots of websites for that information. Our local Huron Valley group has our local The Lookout, and you can stop in at the art fair, which is coming up really soon, and we have a booth on West Liberty. So that booth is there each and every day of the art fair. Yay, art fair in Ann Arbor, lots of fun. Bring your family, your people, and stop by our Sierra Club Huron Valley group booth. You can pick up free information. Our newsletter is usually a nominal fee, and it's free at the art booth. So the Lookout, our local Huron Valley group newsletter, and the Mackinac, our Michigan, State of Michigan newsletter. And again, it comes with your membership. The State of Michigan, the Mackinac newsletter comes with the Sierra Club membership and magazine. The local one you have to purchase. And both are free at the art fair coming up in July. So here we are in July. Lots of fabulous things, fresh air, wonderful, explore, enjoy, protect the planet, Sierra Club. And our meeting is most every Tuesday at Matha Botanical Gardens at Dixboro Road, in between Plymouth Road and Getty's. And usually about 7:30 we get started, about 7:30, 7:35. So come earlier, come at 7, quarter after 7, whenever you can get there. It's a wonderful place. It has hiking trails and gardens, and wildflowers are in bloom right now, so it's very nice. Any questions, you can contact me for further information. And just to mention, Yosemite National Park is our first national park, and Yellowstone and Grand Canyon National Park and Grand Teton National Park are also worth looking into. So come join us, and you can have camaraderie and conversation, and you're always welcome. It's free to non-members and members alike.
My name is Elaine Roman. I am a retired school social worker. I am a citizen of the United States and originally from Palestine, but I consider myself a citizen of the world. My topic today is the painful reality of Palestine and the Palestinian people. On May 15, 1948, Israel declared their independence. Independence to Israel meant a Nakba for the Palestinian. A Nakba means a human catastrophe. The Palestinians became refugees in their own land and abroad. Ilan Papi, an Israeli historian, described a Nakba as the cleansing of the Palestinian people. The cleansing of the Palestinian people continues to take place every day and in many different ways for the last 68 years by the Israeli government. On June 1967, the Israeli military occupied the rest of Palestine, despite this being illegal under international laws. The cleansing of the Palestinian and the brutality of the Israeli occupation has inflicted pain and suffering on the innocent native population. This brutality of the occupation takes place in the form of demolishing homes, uprooting trees, imprisonment, people, including women and children, without charge, confiscating Palestinian land to build their illegal settlements, road closures, and limited access to medical facilities, school, and their own homes, water, electricity, and all their basic life needs. Another word, Israel control every aspect of Palestinian life. Despite all the violations of human rights by the Israeli illegal military occupation and the building of the illegal settlement, United States government continues to give the Israeli government massive military and financial support. As a Palestinian American, it hurts me to see our government turning a blind eye to all these human rights violations and blindly supporting Israeli occupation. This support is creating Israeli hatred and inhuman practices toward the Palestinians. One example of this hatred is for Eilit Sheikh, an Israeli lawmaker and computer engineer who posted on her Facebook page that there should be genocide for the Palestinian. And she also called for the slaughter of mothers who give birth to little snakes. By believing this, she has labeled Palestinians as terrorists, wishing death to the victims of this human catastrophe. The painful reality of the Palestinian people is a tragedy to humanity. Oh God, where did humanity, justice, morality, compassion go? What is being taught to the new generations? What will happen to the young Israeli soldiers that became immune to the killing and maiming of innocent Palestinian people? What effect will his conscience have on their family, especially their children, and eventually to their souls? I am very hopeful that one day the conscience of the people in power will wake up to this painful reality and say, enough, nothing will work except justice. Thank you for listening, and thank you, CTN, for the opportunity.